Hi everybody, it's Andres Salazar. I want to give you guys an update on where I'll be teaching here in Ventura County. December 13th, this coming Saturday, I'll be teaching at Chapter 30 over in Oxnard. Those art studios, I'll be there teaching a watercolor workshop from 10 to 1. You can go sign up on their website. I'll be doing the basics of watercolor painting, color mixing, color theory, still life, perhaps some abstract work just on the basics of watercolor painting. In January, I'll be on Friday, January the 9th, I'll be teaching in Santa Paula Art Museum, the Cole Creative Center. I'll be there teaching an Andy Warhol workshop. Super excited about this. We'll be doing some of the ink blotting, things like that. Very fun. Friday night, Andy Warhol, 3 hours. I'm really excited to talk about his life and the work. On the 13th, which is Tuesday, I'll be back here, January 13th, in the Vida Art Center. At the Vida Art Center, I'll be teaching a watercolor painting 4-week course. So for 2.5 hours, every Tuesday night for 4 weeks, we'll be going into in-depth watercolor painting courses. We'll go through landscapes, portraits, still life, abstract, really kind of like hit all the different types of paintings, all the techniques of watercolor painting. On Saturdays in January, starting January 17th, I'll be teaching at the Vida Art Center pen and ink illustration. So this is where we're going into things like this. So pen and ink using microns, tech pens, crow quill, brushes, all that kind of stuff. We'll be doing those things there at Vida Art Center as well. So watercolor and a pen and ink illustration course. January the 23rd, I'll be back at Santa Paula for a Georgia O'Keeffe workshop. So this is Friday night from 6 to 9, similar to the Andy Warhol and the Jean-Michel Basquiat I did a couple months ago. We'll do a retrospective of her work, and then we'll do some big, large, fun watercolor or acrylic paintings in kind of her style. So Georgia O'Keeffe, if you're a fan of hers, totally come check out the workshop for that. On February the 20th, I'll be doing Pablo Picasso, another retrospective and workshop, 6 to 9, 3 hours on Pablo Picasso. Now that is not enough time for him because he's got so much work, so many different art movements he was involved in. But we'll do our best to try to like encapsulate his work and work on a piece kind of inspired by his. After that, March the 28th, I'll be at Santa Paula Art Museum, and I'll be doing the abstract painting course. This is similar to the abstract painting course I did last month, where I'll be working on the different art movements of abstract painting. So action painting, perhaps cubism, minimalism, all these different like styles of abstract. We're gonna go through them in 4 weeks and do a lot of painting. April 15th, I'll be doing the pen and ink illustration course in Santa Paula Art Museum for 4 weeks. And May 13th, I'll be doing watercolor painting up in Santa Paula Art Museum as well for the 4 weeks. So we've got a lot of painting, a lot of watercolor, pen and ink, Georgia O'Keeffe, Pablo Picasso, Andy Warhol, abstract painting. A lot is going on, and you're all invited to come to all those courses. You can go to the Santa Paula Art Museum website, Chapter 30, Vida Art Center, sign up. You can talk to me directly. I also am doing private lessons and tutoring and things like that. So reach out to me and let me know if you're interested in these things. I'm super, super excited. This is like, I can't tell you how passionate and like important this is for me just to do this. So I'm stoked about it, and I hope that you come and check it out. So thanks for watching. Bye.